Good morning, church family. I'm here with my friend Pastor Mark Hunt, who pastors the International Church here in Guatemala City, where I'll be preaching later today. I'm really excited to be here with him. Mark, thank you so much for graciously hosting MICN's Recharge Retreat this week. Just out of curiosity, what led you to want to be the host this year?
Yeah, well, first, David, we're so happy to have you here in Guatemala and happy to be hosting and thankful for your preaching for us at Union Church today.
It's good to thank me before I preach. Safer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you preached before and we enjoyed having you. Yeah, the reason the host, I'm really happy to be the host of the event this year, David, and the some of the motivation comes that over the past 6 or 7 years, I've been able to participate in retreats like this across Latin America, and it's been a lot of fun for me. It's been rewarding for me. I've learned a lot, and it's benefited me. And I've enjoyed being able to travel to other places and see other contexts of ministry within the international church world. And so I've received much from these retreats. And so it's a real pleasure for me to be able to host it now and to be able to give back to my colleagues in ministry. And so that's a real joy for me. And then I've learned a lot being able to see other my colleagues' context of ministry, their churches, and other parts of the Americas, and so it's so I'm happy to be able to show that to others and show what we're doing in ministry, some of our joys, some of our struggles in ministry here, and to be able to kind of compare notes with my colleagues as well. So those are some of my motivations.
That's really cool. I'm excited for people to see your church. God's been doing some good work through you guys. You've been here about 4 years now, I think?
I'm into my 4th year now here in Guatemala.
So what are you hoping God's going to do this week for the Recharge?
Well, a couple of things that I hope to see and hope to experience myself. One is to be encouraged. That's one of the things over the years that's really I've always come away with. This the kind of companionship and colleagues in the international church ministry have become kind of my tribe of ministry. I've got my church association in the U.S., but really this has become my tribe, and I've always found it to be very encouraging. And so that's one of the things I'm hoping God's going to show up once again to encourage all of us this week as we're together. I remember it comes to mind the one anothering statements in the Bible in 1 Thessalonians 5:11, encourage one another, build one another up. And so I really sincerely hope that God's going to be a work of building us up, of encouraging us together this week. The second thing is I want to, I hope God will be at work in our hearts this week. I think of ministry's hard. Ministry, I think in all settings, can be pretty difficult at times. Ministry in the international setting has a lot of challenges, and so I'm, I think of John 16:33. Jesus says, "Take heart, for I've overcome the world." And so I really pray that our hearts will just be filled up this week to kind of prepare us for just the next chapters of ministry as we go back to our homes and our churches and kind of continue on in our ministry. And the final thing I'm hoping God will do this week is just bring us a lot of joy. It's always just great to be together, to laugh together, to hear the stories of ministry, to eat, share meals together, to see some of the host country together. So I'm just hoping God will bring us a lot of joy this week as well. So those are kind of my 3 expectations, and I'm confident God's going to come through on those.
Well, those are 3 great expectations, and we really appreciate your prayers for the retreat this week, and that gives you some great guidelines of things you can be praying about. The retreat runs from Monday evening with an opening dinner through Thursday lunch, so we really appreciate your prayers, and we're looking forward to what God's going to do.
Yeah, amen.
God bless you guys today, and have a wonderful service.
Bye.